Hello there, my name's Card, and today I wanted to just briefly talk about something slightly different to what I usually talk about here on my YouTube page, but it ties into what's currently going on in pop culture, plus I can use it to make a broader point that's relevant to basically all political discourse that goes on today. And I'll even give you a fun and practical little action item that you can go and easily do yourself if you're into computer games, which I know plenty of people online are. What I want to talk about today is baiting reactionaries in the Starfield Steam forums. For those who don't know, Starfield is this big budget new video game that's just come out and is getting all the press at the moment. And if you play it on your PC, you'll most likely be doing so through Steam, the premier computer games vendor and support service. Now, I have absolutely no interest in this game, and I doubt I'll ever play it. It just doesn't look like my sort of thing, plus I don't play that many games, and especially not ones, potentially hundreds of hours long, that I have no interest in. But a lot of people are playing it, and the past week or so there's been some sort of early access release, and people are already playing it even though it's only supposed to just now be coming out. And there's already a thriving scene on the Steam platform's integrated community forums for the game. Apparently, however, the biggest single topic of discussion over there isn't actually anything to do with the game's story, or its gameplay, or its technical requirements, or anything else that you might normally expect. It's that at the start of the game, when you make your player avatar, you can choose to have them be referred to by the other characters with masculine, feminine, or gender-neutral pronouns. Which, fantastic. We love to see it and it's great. But a lot of reactionary right-wing gamers are losing their minds over that. And that brings me to the subject of this video proper. There's a lot of fun to be had in riling those people up more. Here's something you can do if you use Steam. Head to the Starfield forum page, and all you need to do is just simply make like a 30-word post praising the game's inclusivity. Within an hour, you might just have already received literally hundreds of vitriolic comments calling you all sorts of unpleasant things, and bemoaning the downfall of the West in general. Funnily enough, they also end up, ironically, giving you a bunch of those Steam Points awards, so if you care about those, this is a way to rake in dozens of them easily. The broader point to be made here is that if you ever need to farm engagement with an audience online, you can't go wrong with being overtly even just the slightest bit progressive and relying on the knee-jerk responses of online reactionary fanboy types who will fundamentally never learn the slightest bit of restraint. Technically, being conservative and being reactionary aren't completely synonymous, but there is an immense amount of overlap, especially among younger online types. And if you know how to make someone react angrily, you essentially know how to control them completely if you just refine the process a little bit. It's like lion tamers at an old-timey circus. A lion might be a big savage animal, but you can still make it jump through hoops for everyone's amusement if it knows to be scared of the whip. If it knows fear, it can be tamed. And if you tame enough of something, you've got a domesticated population. Knowing that anxious right-wingers make a perfect captive audience for just about anything you put in front of them used to exclusively be the secret technique fueling every conservative media outlet ever since when Fox News started in the 90s, all the way through to the algorithmically driven online media of today. But us progressives can just as easily cotton onto the same realization and get a lot of use out of it if we want. Just give it some thought. About 8 years ago, it seemed like the internet loved dunking on the lefties who frequently got emotionally charged arguing over culture war stuff. remember when YouTube runneth over with SJW cringe compilations. Seems like the shoe is really on the other foot now, since a lot of cultural discourse at the moment is just schlubby 30-something right-wingers crying that the media properties they weren't even fans of in the first place has they-them pronouns and non-white people in it now or whatever. And us on the left do get to laugh about their prolonged, agonized slide into irrelevance. Once again, my name's Card. Feel free to subscribe to this YouTube page if you feel you might be interested in hearing from me again. Bye for now, and have a lovely day.